What's going on, everybody? This is Mike at the Day Trading Musician. So today I did not take any trades. I actually kind of took the day off. I had family. My family was out of town, and so it was kind of like their first day back. So I just kind of took a day to hang out with family, and that's important. So although I didn't trade, I had prepared myself as if I were going to trade over the weekend to get ready for today. And I wanted to talk about opportunities that you could have taken today with just a little bit of preparation. First of all, over the weekend, I had gone on a 30-minute chart and drew this trend line. Actually, both of these trend lines. First, I did this one. This was kind of excuse me. I did this on a weekly chart. The weekly chart trend line was showing that we are still in an uptrend. Let's see, since 10/10 of last year. Yeah. And we bounced right off that line recently. So then I went to, I think, my 30-minute chart. Yeah, my 30-minute chart was where I drew this next trend line. Let's see. Or maybe it was the 10. Because I know wherever I drew it, it was a real solid bottom. Yeah, it was the 10. Okay, so the trend line, I went from the bottom right here. And I think this was just last week's. Yeah, this is last week's, coupled with the information that over the weekend gave us. But basically, these were the 2 points for last week. These are the 2 strongest points. So we had broken through that over the weekend. And I had a feeling we could play, we could go down based on a breaking through this trend line right here. It kind of traded sideways a little bit more after breaking through. And then on open, just before open, went down. And only like the first 2 candles went down, obviously. I finally figured out what these levels were from this indicator. And this is an algorithmic pivot level based on historical data. And I'll be darned if it didn't bounce right off that line. It was incredible. That was the first play that you could have made this morning. And let's see. I believe premiums are kind of cheap today, in a good way. I have a video that I want to do about days when premiums are on the cheaper side. Let's see. Hold on. Yeah, here we go. I was looking at the wrong one. Usually when it's like cheaper premiums, they're not looking for big moves, which, as you can see, it kind of didn't go like crazy. Maybe 2 points total, and then ended back down almost, a point away from where open. But the move nonetheless was still a great move. And I'm sure that when it bounced off this pivot line, because these support and resistance levels are algorithmic, so they're going to move throughout the day. I'm almost positive that the green box for supply was right there when it bounced, meaning it would have just been even more confirmation for you to take that trade. But this pivot line, it bounced right off it, and that would have been your first trade that you could have taken. Let's see, it went from, you could have got around anywhere from mid 40s to mid 30s. Yeah, you could have rode that thing quite a ways. You know, it's all subjective on, these are 10-minute candles, so it's all subjective on how long you were willing to wait to get what you wanted to. Okay, so the second trade you could have taken today is right here at this high. As you can see, it bounced like almost close to this weekend trend line that we drew. And I was actually looking for it to bounce there. And then the algorithmic resistance level confirms what we were looking for as well. So if you wanted to be bold, you could try to hit it at the top of that. I mean, that's really bold. Me, I probably would have tried to play it here. But for better confirmation, you want to wait until it comes out of the resistance to play it to the downside. And then I learned, again, a little more about what my indicators I had on are doing. This is, and you can download this indicator on a site called Use ThinkScript. It's a Mobius trend, I believe is what it's, yeah, right there. I could put a link for it in the description because I didn't make this one. Basically, it's supply and resistance levels in this resistance, and it passes through here. And what you want to do, according to the indicators, take 2 contracts, and then you can sell one once you get to this white line. Once it breaks below this white line, apparently is just a confirmation, an extra confirmation. Yeah, and you could have played it, I mean, as far as you wanted to. Obviously, you see it went down a little bit, bounced back up, bounced off that line, went back down some more, kind of hung out in this level, which is why I drew this green box here. It's kind of became a supply level. I mean, you can always try to wait for your algorithmic stuff, but sometimes you got to use what's right in front of you. And it's very obvious to see that for today and even in pre-market that this level, there was some rejections off of it. And yeah, you just got to use your eyes sometime. So I ended up drawing this trend line, which this could have been your third play right here. When I saw it bounce off this, that allowed me to draw this second trend line for the day. And you see I have everything labeled just so it doesn't look like I'm, trying to make stuff up or whatever. But you could have took a call right there, small scalp, easy doing, small scalp into the resistance. I mean, it doesn't get much easier than that. I say that, and we all make these mistakes and overthink it and whatnot sometimes, but this right here could have been a fourth. I was looking, and I could have made a little bit. I was looking to take 3 contracts right here because I saw it start to break through. I could have made a little bit of money on it, but I just kind of chickened out because it wasn't the greatest of trades. It didn't give me the most confidence like this one would have, or even this one. And it was end of day. The premiums can get away from you. They can move kind of fast. So I did not take the trade there. What I did do once I saw that this was kind of playing as this like it was going to bounce off this. I mean, obviously it broke through. But when the candle closed, it closed above this line. So I said, you know what? Let me try to take a 441 call, which is dangerous. And I didn't do it on this account. I did it on a Weeble account that I have. And I only made like $5, $6. I took 2 contracts at like 15 and tried to get them to 20. And it sat right at 20 for the longest time. And it just would not go. Where was it at? Let's see. Yeah, I took it at 15. I got in at 15. And as you see, it I think it hit 21, but by the time it hit 21, which is usually when you can get 20, I was already out. I got out at like 18. I took 2 contracts from 15 to 18, which is nothing. So yeah, and then you can see it broke below and just dipped all the way down to almost 440 in the day. But yeah, and then 2 extra things I wanted to point out for this first and second trade, which I would call the two most for this first and second trade, which I would call the 2 most high confident trades. RSI was in total agreement with both of those. So as you can see, we had clouded, and we even almost came down to where, the blue level where I really like to try to take trades. And we, just according to RSI, severely oversold. And so it was a great move to the upside. And then on the flip side, same thing. We were way overbought and bounced right off of this level. Came on down. So the move down wasn't as clean as the move up, obviously, but those were the 2 highest confidence trades I would have said from today. So yeah. Like I said, though I didn't take any significant trades today until the end of day on my phone, I still wanted to come on here and show you what you could have done and how to use a little bit of technical analysis to find some, set yourself up to be in a good position to take higher quality trades. So take from it what you will today, and these are all my opinions. It's hard to say any of this is fact in the stock market because it can make a fool out of you real fast. But yeah, just always be doing your own research and glean from others, what you can. So if anybody has any questions, feel free to ask me in the comment section, and if I have answers, I will let you know, and if I don't, I'll try to find them for you. I hope you all have a great day, and we'll see you again tomorrow where I will be trading. And CPI day tomorrow, so stay on your toes. All right.